It's a nice, kind of a foggy morning here there in Yon, as you see around. Patchy fog. Sun's just making its debut this morning. We have a new filter on here. Mike told me to put a filter on the camera screen and you wouldn't see the propeller. And it pretty well works. I'm not a camera guy, so. Anyway, here's the flying conditions we're in right now. We've got a 12 knot tailwind, 12 mile an hour tailwinds. We are cruising at 94, 96 now, true airspeed, 108 ground speed. Autopilot is on. If you've never seen fog in the morning from the air, fog travels in rivers, and as you can see right there, there's a pretty nice flowing river of fog right there going out, spreading out into that big field out there. You can see right here how it flows. It almost looks like a glacier, you know, when you see the ice flows. Pretty neat if you've never seen it. Got about a 9 mile an hour wind out of 320. Fog has lifted pretty well over here, and winds are supposed to pick up after a while. We have looked this one over several times. I did another look-see to make sure there's no new trash on it. Do a little slip here to get rid of some altitude. A little bit of junk we need to go around there a while ago. Couple sticks and logs that we've got to dodge, but other than that, this is a really nice looking spot. right, we'll let her idle for a minute. Shut her down.
All right. This is a wonderful, wonderful bar. It's a very large bar. It's gravel, which is surprising. I'd never paid much attention to it, but it is really a parking lot. There's the old Farmfox, parked it in the shade. It was 50 when I left home. One of the nicest mornings. And as anybody that flies know, the cooler the better. The plane loves cool weather. There's a young eagle flying by us, saying, "What are you doing in my territory?" All right. Little fog still coming off the water. About as close as we can get, because this gets a little muddy down here. For reference, this is a very big bar. It is 6:30 in the morning. I decided to have breakfast on the bar this morning, so I brought my breakfast with me. A couple power bars, I call them, and a small bottle of water. Glacier Mist, don't it? Spring water. Here we are on the water. I'm not going to drink this water out here, but so we're going to sit down here, and we like to read our Bible every morning, so we're going to sit down here and read our Bible this morning and have breakfast, and we'll get back in and do a little more flying. All right, we've been here about an hour and a half. I've circled most of this bar. Some of it was muddy on down to the west here. This is just a wonderful practice place. This is big enough you can land any direction, whatever the wind's doing. I kind of cleared a few paths, made me 3 or 4 runways out here. It's time to go fly. Try some of them out. We have a light breeze. It's supposed to be up about 15 by noon. It's just starting to blow, I'd guess 7 or 8 mile an hour from the west. So I don't know nothing to do but fly. Get a little practice in. That's what we're here for. Let's go do some takeoff and landings on it now. Try some different methods. Try to get our skills up a little bit. That's what it's all about. Like to learn to fly better every day. I've been flying since 1986. But any flight I take, I try to learn from it. And this kind of flying is totally new, so I've got a lot to learn.
All right. Let's do some flying. All right, controls, instrument. We're going to leave that alone. 340 it's showing for elevation. Trim down. Gas pump's on, gas good. Trim down. We'll give her a little flaps today for a little faster takeoff maybe. I think we can take off straight ahead. All right. Maybe take a look here and see. Yep, look good. I've been practicing a new landing technique that the sandbar guys have been telling me about you need to do. And that is make a 3-point landing, and as soon as you touch down, transition into a wheel landing. The 3-point part is to get you to touch down as slow as you can, and the transition into a wheel landing is so you can see the debris and stuff in front of you while you're slowing on down to your stop. So I've been practicing that. We'll see if we can do one or not. We're going to aim for that little willow tree. We got 2 ramps here. You can kind of see where the water line's been twice. Those are kind of rough, so we want to pass those. We'll try to land right past this last hump here. Better touch down, push the nose forward. Well, that wasn't the prettiest, but there it was. I'll try to land right beyond the dark spot right here. It was landable, but it was a little bumpy. Looks smooth beyond that. Like to keep enough speed up to glide if we had to. We're there now, so we will pull the throttle, put in full flaps, trim her up. We'll touch down right past this dark. Alrighty. Keep the tail up. And she settles on its own. Now we get on the brakes. So we're going to try to do that. We have 2 ledges here. We need to get past this old stump there. There's a pretty good ledge right there. Alright, now we transition into wheel landing. Give a little gas, keep your tail up. Let it down easy. Okay, that wasn't bad. Might not have been good, but it wasn't. Trim down. Let's go try that one again. It's really a mental thing, landing out here. You have no lines to go by. You have nothing to guide you. So it just makes it a landing totally different. Alright, we're safely over the bar. Kill the power. Keep the nose. Alrighty. Use a little power to keep the tail up as long as we could because there was no hurry to land. I do want to step this off though just to see how far this is. So I'll be back. Okay, I have marked 300. That is 500 feet to the bush from the last ledge. Get a little clearing turn, make sure there's nothing up there. I have a video camera here in front of me. I have marked 300 and 400. I'm guessing that would be good for me. This is kind of an uphill where you first touch down here. As you can see, there's a pretty good ledge here. So we need to work on our spot landings because when you get to shorter bars. So it is 500 feet to that bush. To the left side, you'll see 2 sticks maybe as we go by that are stacked on top of each other. That is 300 and 400. So we will adjust our trim for takeoff. Put in half flaps, fuel pumps, takeoff, instruments, everything's good. Flaps half, trim set, prop set. We're ready to go. So let's see what we take off in. Should be able to beat 300. It's a little soft, but it's probably not much of a difference in my grass field as far as firmness. Oh yeah, we was closer to 200 than we was 300. And I like to turn this way because we have more open fields this way if we did have a sudden stoppage on our engine. Trees are smaller. And then fields begin. So let's see if we can get a. We're not really going for short field landings when we're doing the. Let's see if we can get a 300 footer on a sandbar down. That shouldn't require heavy landing. It's more so, it takes a precision landing. We have to land at the start of our runway there. So we'll turn in here, cut our power down. As I say, I like to keep enough power to glide across the river. That's another good thing about this bar. You're not over the water too long. Okay, we're in the 70s, so we put the flaps in. $65. Now we'll cut the throttle. We have it made. And there is our 300-foot mark to the left. So we should have put a 200-foot mark. I didn't think we'd need that. But